Okay. Well, my name's Jody Antone. My grandfather was John Antone. My dad was the late Joe Antone from Boyon. And I just want to thank all the elders and people that are in here right now to see where we've come in the last 40 years, the last 30 years, the last 20 years to present. And what I'm excited about to see where we're going to go within the next 5 years, where we're going to go in the next 10 years. Where my platform is coming into is employment and training. I've got 21 years experience in the hospitality field, and I feel like we already have 3 businesses that are actually already on our reserves right now, starting off with Mosquito Marina underneath Lionsgate Bridge. We have a restaurant here. We have this Squamish Cultural Center. What I would like to see is to capitalize on training our own people to work in our own restaurants that we already have and expand with economic development, and hopefully one day expand that and have some more restaurants that we can actually capitalize on with economic development. And somebody from the audience may like to ask a question to business.
Can you answer me, how do you see businesses being developed within the nation that'll provide employment for the young people?
From what I realized, the youth of the Squamish Nation is 51% of our people between the ages of 18 to 30. That makes me really want to think that as much as I believe in higher education, we already have a progressive employment and training opportunity society right now. I also like to see there's so many other opportunities, career opportunities that we can have within our own people. As far as tourism goes, tourism is one of the fastest growing sectors in BC right now. For anybody to go up to Whistler, I just spent the last year working up in Whistler this year. We have people coming in from Asia, we have people coming in from Europe. For anybody to come fly into the airport, they have to come right through the Squamish Nation territory. They have to cross Second Narrows Bridge, they have to cross Lionsgate Bridge, they have to come right through Squamish, which is the outdoor capital of the world, right up through to Whistler, British Columbia. There's so many different other facets where we can train our own people in the hospitality industry, in the tourism industry. There's 5 different sectors in the tourism industry. We have accommodations, we have food and beverage, we have retail, we have travel, and we have transportation. Everything has to come through the lifeblood of the Squamish Nation territory. And with the experience that I have, I would like to work with our council that we already have, people that we already have that already have experience in this line of work. Sorry, I got a little nervous here. I think I'm the last one to go. I apologize for being nervous.
No, you're okay.
Christine Baker.
Good evening. Tlaxcalcoatl is my ancestral name. Christine Baker. My areas that I would like to focus on is promoting a healthy community. I myself have been sober now for 17 years, and I'll be celebrating my 18 in December. And the only way that this community is going to heal is through recognizing the hurt and the pain that our elders and our people have gone through in residential school. We need to share our stories to our families and explain to them that, you know, they're not doing wrong. It's just that we never learned how to be parents, to be grandparents. You know, I lost my grandparents when I was fairly young, so, you know, I never got that teaching. And so, the other things that I want to do is concentrate on the housing crunch. I think it's a dire need, we need it, and we need to work towards something. And there are plans out there that we need to bring back up and reintroduce to the communities. Thank you.
Oh, Alex Collins. So your question this evening is coming down through
Housing.
housing. There's so many categories, so many people, a lot of thoughts going on as the role that I'm utilizing for you guys this evening, for myself as well. So your question this evening is, how would you support a housing plan for our community? Higher education is important for our youth. How would you support this?
I'm glad you asked that question. I have been involved with Vancouver Native Housing. I've been on the board now for over 17 years plus. And we house a lot of single people, elders, community members. And I think if we're going to develop anything in housing, we need somebody to manage that. We're bad managers when it comes to multi-units like apartments, townhouses, 10-plex. And there is a dire need for housing for our single people and our students. The late Jerry Baker, when I worked in housing, we wanted to develop the parcel just below or just above the Fitz Exchange for single people and students. And I think it's important that we need to start recognizing that, because the kids here in Squamish have to go down to the city for their education, and they have to either look for a place, not very healthy, or live with family, and that doesn't help us either. So I think housing is something that I really would like to focus on. And thank you for the question, Lucy.
So as we get down to the nearer, closer to the evening, folks, family, and friends, I just want to remind each and every one of you is to the membership and to each and every eligible voter here this evening that to please feel free to contact the candidate if you have further questions or want more clarifications on the issues. And we strongly encourage each and every one of you to contact them directly, either tonight, tomorrow, using modern smoke signals as emails, Facebook, telephone calls, whichever have you for the candidates, how they feel comfortable.
Drum roll. Beeb Lewis.
Well, that's Collins.
Morning. Haven't seen you since what, 62? Elders, fellow members, fellow white members, young ones. So good to see you here. So there we have a number of people here in the team with issues. We have the land, the air, the water, up and for the people. You have a dream. We have a dream. I have a dream. Understand that. We sit there, we have to utilize all that equals prosperity. We need to go forward with sustainability. We take care of that, we take care of land, air, and water. Water will take care of us. We need to go forward and make proper decisions where we can, when we can. This is a step. Our next step is to go federally. We sit there, we have to have your harbor. Sit there, pay attention to us. We sit there, we have to have the federal government pay attention to IMAC. And then from there, we sit there, the UN is talk to Harper. Thank you. One more thing, like the party, broad party. Let's get our own federal government going. Yes.
Oh, ang iyong taas followers. Ito nata o Quila. Very strong feelings for me this evening. So your question tonight comes from the category of lands. And your question this evening is, what is your stance on pipeline, brackets, Kinder Morgan in British Columbia?
Pipelines are a thing of, and I'm not really too familiar with this, but my cousin told me one day, the Bible said, one day the waters in the rivers will go black. And why is that? And what are they looking to put in the land now? Oils and pipelines. We have an environment to represent and take care of. As stated, to take care of the land to take care of us. We sit there and we make sure that that oil does not come through our land. And we are a federal jurisdiction. And because we are a federal jurisdiction, we can and will stop that.
See,